It's your boy Uncle L for another version of Uncle L's video blogs. Now, of course, we take the hottest topics out there, you know, and basically I'm giving, you know, a man's perspective or my perspective on what's going on. Today's topic is none other than the double standard that men have when it comes to sleeping around or being able to cheat, and the fact that women can't do the same thing. Now, it's interesting. You know, women are held to a higher standard than men are because the fact that, you know, a woman is supposed to have class, or a woman is supposed to carry themselves a certain way, supposed to be nurturing. But here being 2009, on the cusp of 2010, you know, a lot of things have changed. You know, technology is advanced, and, you know, there's not a lot of homemaker wives. You know, there's not a lot of stay-at-home moms. Everybody is independent and has their own career. So I want to ask you, why is it that women have that they aren't allowed to do as men do? You know, have casual sex. You know, get it popping amongst friends or whatever, and men are. Of course, I got my main man Marcus. What's going on, Marcus?
What's up, man?
All right, man. What's your take on this topic, man? It's a very controversial topic, man. It touches the roots of a lot of women, man. Go ahead, give me your perspective.
Man, listen, man. These women will live in a society that doesn't have no standard. Tell them take their ass to France.
Hold on, you said take their ass to where?
To France, to go to Paris or something, man. You know, like, hey, this is the way it is, man. Like, hey, you know, we honestly, man, we look at women at a totally different view than they look at us, man. We look at them as precious, as, man, like, it's more of a controlling thing. And
You right, trophies.
Yeah.
Trophies, right? Yeah, right.
Yeah. For them to sleep around, it's like, man, I don't want you no more.
You're right.
You know, so.
It's like tainted, right? They tainted. You know what I mean? Like a fingerprint on something.
It's like, man, like, if I'm going to get a used car, I don't want 100,000 miles on it.
Hey, you want something that's new or fairly new? You know what I mean?
Yeah. So tell them go to England or something.
Okay, now I appreciate that, Marcus. You know what I mean? Very, very nice perspective. But so I would be wrong if I didn't bring a woman's perspective. So to the show, I brought my girl Erica. Erica?
Hi, Alvin. What's up?
How you doing, baby?
I'm good.
Okay.
This is going on like this. Y'all been putting us in like this, but go ahead.
Hey, okay, I want you to keep it real. Why? I mean, how do you feel about the fact that men are allowed to, you know, sleep around and cheat, and you know, and the women are held to a higher standard?
To be quite honest, I think it's bullshit. I think if you should be able to do whatever it is that you want to do. Society should not choose what you do and what you don't do. You should definitely do whatever makes you feel happy. I mean, to be quite honest, women are held to a different standard, and it's not fair. The reality is that men sleep around and they do whatever it is, they're called the greats or whatever the case is, and then you call women different all types of names. There's no difference. You do what you need to do.
Okay, yeah, the names she called are hoes, jump-offs, freaks. You know, I'm gonna keep it real. Now, Erica, did you hear what Marcus said?
I heard it, but to be quite honest, I mean, you don't want a woman because she's tainted now, but to be quite honest, everybody's tainted. Everybody you sleep with is tainted, so what's the real difference?
Marcus, go ahead, respond.
What did she say?
She said everybody's tainted right now. You know what I mean? Like, it's not too many virgins going on. No AC Greens,
Exactly.
no Michael Jackson, no Jesus. You know what I mean? Everybody's having sex at some point.
She got a good valid point. You know, our point is, man, you know, like I said, we're going to buy a used car, meaning that somebody already had it. We don't want that used car to have a 100,000 miles on it. 20,000, you know? Like, come on, man. Like,
why should we have a used car with 100,000 miles on it?
Why is that, Marcus?
That's why, if you want to live in a society where you are able to do or engage in sexual activity like that in free will, go to Brazil. Go to France. You are looked at as a classified woman. No, we don't want you.
Now, okay, let me clear this up, because what happens is, it's fine to have sex with, because sex is, for men, sex is a hunt. We are made to reproduce. That's what a woman doesn't understand. But what Marcus is really elaborating on is the fact that taking you home to meet mom. You know what I mean? That intimate time, that cuddle time, that this is my woman right here, going out in the street, the holding hands. Now, I mean, if you know to sleep around, that's kind of tough for us because we're very territorial. We don't piss on trees like the dogs do, but it's the same thing. If this is my woman, I don't want to know that my man Tyrone done got that. Or or Michael's friend done got it. You know what I mean? Now I'm walking down the street with somebody who been banged out, and now I'm looking stupid. Everybody's shaking their head at me like, damn, what's your response on that, Erica?
Yeah, well, I mean, I'm not saying that you deep the neighborhood hole.
Okay.
I'm not saying that.
You're right, okay.
What I am saying is that everybody has a past. And so whomever that you decide to be with, they're going to have a history. And there may be someone who you happen to know or went to college with or whatever the case is, wherever you went, that somebody else may have had sex with them. You're going to have to realize that, accept that, and move on with your life. And you should be a strong enough man to understand that there was a past before you. That's it.
Okay, hey.
It's the reality of the situation.
Hey, that's tough. I mean, can you really accept somebody's past? I don't know, man. But the producer tell me we out of time. We can debate on this all day. Like, think, Erica. Erica, where you calling from?
I'm Maryland, Silver Spring.
Okay. And as always, one of our special guests, Chick, glad to have you. Keep it pop. Keep looking, man. We talk about the hottest things. Your boy Uncle L, video blogging. Hit me up.